Hi there, Sean Clark here, breaking down the left hand to Dust in the Wind. I want to show you a couple of things real quick. This is the formerly published score to the song Dust in the Wind. Now, I understand what I'm looking at, and my students, after 8 or 12 weeks of playing, even after less weeks than that, they can read the notes, they can find them, but you know what? That looks overwhelming. It's kind of overbearing, especially to a new student of guitar. That's just a lot of stuff, a lot of musical stuff. So I have a simpler breakdown of the piece that I've arranged for the purposes of teaching this in my lessons. And I've got chord charts above it, and I've simplified this in a number of ways. But even that is kind of overwhelming to a new student of guitar. So I've simplified this even further. And all we really need to look at are these C, B, D, C notes on the side. Now the one thing I do want you to notice when you're looking at this piece of music is if you can see those chord symbols, the entire first line of music, each line has 4 measures, and that entire first line corresponds to some variation of a C major chord. The second line corresponds to some variation of an A minor chord. And the third line corresponds to some variation of a C major chord, and the fourth line corresponds to some variation of an A minor chord. And what those B, C, D notes in their various orders on the left side of the page represent are the notes on your B string. You got B right here, C, D. So here's how you make the left hand real easy. Let's look at the notes there again for that first line. C, B, D, C. Watch this. Start out with a C chord. These 2 fingers here, 2 and 3, those stay put. Those don't move. Those just stay there the entire line. Now you have this C finger down, and you play 1 repetition of the picking pattern. The second note is a B. Now you lift up that 1 finger, that first finger, and you're playing a B here. B. The third note I had down is a D. Then you place your pinky down on that D. D. And the fourth note was a C. So you go back to your original C major chord. C. So suddenly, a student is able to take all those chord symbols and all those notes and everything else that's there and understand it in terms of just 4 notes. C, B, D, C. Then you do an A minor chord. Now you'll notice that the only difference between a C chord and an A minor chord is this finger moves there. That's it. That's all you got to do. Now in the case of the A minor chord, the order of these notes are B, D, C, B. So you don't even have to, so all you got to do is you just move this finger and lift this one up. B, where am I here? Yeah, B, B, C, B. Then C major chord again. This is the hardest switch in the introduction, by the way, right here. You got to put your third finger back on that C up here, and your fourth finger there on that D. D, C, B, B. Back to an A minor chord. C, B, D, C. Which played in its entirety is the introduction to Dust in the Wind. Now, that might be a little more difficult for a monkey, but for a human, anybody can do it. Anyone. It brings such satisfaction to see students go, I'll never play that piece. And 2 or 3 weeks later, maybe a month, they're doing it. Thanks for checking in.